Unshakable obedience. How Noah overcame ridicule and saved his family. Have you ever reflected on how challenging it is to walk a path when those around you don't believe in your convictions? Imagine yourself in a situation where your decisions, guided by a higher principle, become the subject of widespread mockery, where every step forward becomes a reason for laughter, yet you persist, trusting in the purpose that motivates you. This is Noah's story, a man whose resilience and obedience offer us profound lessons on faith and determination. Noah lived in a time when humanity had become deeply corrupted. Violence, wickedness, and disrespect dominated the world. Seeing such a state of affairs, God decided it was time for a new beginning. But amidst the chaos stood Noah, just, upright, and faithful man. To him, God entrusted a task that, from the human perspective, seemed impossible, absurd, and, too many, insane. Picture this for a moment. You're going about your daily life when, suddenly, God speaks to you. He instructs you to build a colossal ark, a massive boat, because a great flood is coming. The people around you mock you, claiming you've lost your mind. They question repeatedly, why build such a large boat when there isn't even a sign of rain? Noah faced exactly this reality. With every hammering of wood, every day spent building the ark, he became the target of ridicule and scorn. How ridiculous, Noah! An ark? What is this rain you're talking about? Have you gone insane? Yet, Noah wasn't shaken. He knew that his obedience wasn't contingent on others' approval. His mission came from God, and it was to him that Noah directed his focus. This narrative prompts us to reflect. How many times have we abandoned our dreams or neglected our purpose for fear of being judged? How often do we give up on something we know to be right simply because it seems crazy in the eyes of the world? Noah teaches us that obeying God and believing in a higher purpose requires courage, focus, and, above all, perseverance. He didn't have all the answers. He didn't know exactly how or when the flood would occur, but that didn't matter. He trusted that God had a plan, and his task was to follow the instructions faithfully. Now, think about this. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you felt you were swimming against the tide? Where you seemed to be alone on a journey no one else understood? Perhaps you've felt the weight of criticism, the sting of disdain, or even isolation. Noah shows us that, in such moments, what truly matters is whom we trust. If your direction comes from God, there's no reason to fear. Then, the day finally came. The heavens opened, and the rain began to fall. What was once the subject of mockery now became reality. Noah and his family entered the ark, and God closed the door. The one who was ridiculed for his faith became the only one safe, because he chose to obey and persevere, even when everything seemed against him. This lesson holds immense value for our lives. The challenges we face, the criticism we endure, and the doubts that arise are all part of the process. But, just like Noah, when we place our trust in God and persist, the rewards we receive are always greater than we can imagine. If you're going through a moment where it feels like no one believes in your abilities, I encourage you to keep going, no matter how tough the journey or how many doubt you. If you believe you're following the purpose God placed in your life, don't give up. Noah proved to us that perseverance is worth it, and the greatest rewards are reserved for those who remain steadfast in their faith. So, here's the takeaway. Obeying God may seem foolish in the eyes of the world, but the reward for those who persist is always grand. No matter the size of the challenge or the opposing voices around you, what truly matters is your faith, your determination, and the certainty that God never abandons you. Now, I invite you to share in the comments. What giants or challenges are you facing today? What are you doing to persevere in the face of adversity? Let's support one another, and remember that, just like Noah, we are capable of overcoming step by step in faith. And if this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs encouragement. Remember, you are never alone, and God is by your side, guiding every step of the way. Did this story inspire you to persevere through doubts and challenges? Share your reflections in the comments below. What is the ark you're building in your life right now? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. Together, let's keep building with faith and purpose.